I might get copyrighted for that.
That's fun.
That's a good song. That's a real good song. I like that song.
It is. Martin actually made a parody of it, so that's so ironic that it was that song.
See that? See that? Everything comes full circle. It does. It does. Indeed, it does.
Yeah.
All right. Good evening, folks. This is your boy Iceberg, and you are on the Icebox with Iceberg Bricks. My guest tonight is the one and only Modern Brick. Say hello.
Hello. How's everybody doing?
Hey, doing a little bit chilly. A little bit chilly. A little bit chilly.
It's chilly. Oh, yeah, it is.
It's dropping like 40 degrees over here. It was like 72 and it's real hot, but by nightfall, which is now, it should be almost 40 degrees. So yeah, gotta love the East Coast. Gotta love it. Unpredictable weather.
Here it's kind of been 50 and then it drops to about 30 something at night. So I'm definitely wearing lots of layers in my winter coat already, which is so fun.
Nice, nice. Yeah, that's you gotta love it. Gotta love it. So you do, you do a lot with Lego. I've seen your your Instagram and everything, and you're quite a designer. How'd you actually get into Lego?
TMX, Martin. Because as you I'm sure know, we were married. And I like getting him gifts. Like that's one of my favorite things to do, actually. Kind of still is. And I think he wanted this like ridiculous Lego thing. He wanted the Imperial flagship, right? And he wasn't going to get it for himself. I don't know why he just wasn't going to. So I got it for him because I don't know. I thought he should have it and I thought it was awesome. And so he loved it. And then that kind of prompted him, I think, getting back into Lego slowly. And he started watching YouTube videos and seeing the community there. And I think that's why he ultimately started his channel, was because he wanted to be part of the community. And then I got into it because he had Lego lying all around and then he would be building. So I would start building.
Okay.
Then it turned out that I loved it. He had his YouTube channel, so he helped me start, my YouTube channel. And I just loved creating custom mocks. What's funny is I don't actually build Lego sets ever. I never have played with Lego when I was younger. I don't build Lego sets. I just love the pieces because whenever his Bricklink store is open, it's basically me selling it most of the time, including now. So I'm familiar with all the parts. So as soon as I see something, I just get instantly inspired, or I have a dream about something I want to build. And I just start putting it together in my mind. And then the next morning I have to get up and build it. I just love being creative. So it's my art. And Lego's my medium. I love it.
Right. I'm glad you said that. Because, I being an art student, went to college, became an art major and everything. And I feel that is my medium as well. So I'm glad you explained it just like that. It makes me feel a little bit better, because we're actually adults playing with toys. I get it, but creating. But you're naturally gifted, because the work that you do, and we'll take a look at it here shortly. But the work that you do is actually you're designing, like you're designing like interior, like almost make me think that you have a strong background in interior design.
No.
No, not at all.
No, strong background in psychology, philosophy, astronomy, math, physics, science. I love all those things. No, I never studied interior design. I just love like modern architecture. How do I put this and not be too inappropriate? Oh, screw it. I'm inappropriate. It literally turns me on. Like when I see an amazing modern building, so good.
I think you're gonna be an honorary member of the DMV bros. I think you're an honorary member. I gotta pass it through MD first, but I think you're.
So that's what really inspire, like that's what just inspires me, is I have always looked at pictures I've seen in real life. I love luxury homes, and a lot of those have the contemporary modern design, and then a lot of buildings that are out of the country. So like Denmark, like Scandinavia, they have a lot of the more modern type buildings. Asian countries, Singapore, China, have a lot of
Hmm.
the modern, unique. That's what I love about it. It's unique. So
Hmm.
very
Hmm.
different. And so I'm just obsessed with looking at that kind of stuff. So I mean, when it comes to what I would build, that's that's what I want to build. So, and
Okay.
then wearable Lego. So I love with the wearable stuff too. I don't know if you saw my Xbox headset
Hmm.
that I
I
made, and then I
did.
have the crown. So stuff like that. And my next step is I want to make clothes. I want to make something that I could actually wear on my body and then show off that way. So that's coming. I got to figure that out. A lot of,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, you're definitely a designer. I get it. I get it. It's showing, it's showing right through. I mean, with the, it wasn't in your past, it's in your future now. I think so. Because while I was putting your slideshow together, I'm like, man, it's the detail, and we'll definitely get into it. How did Tiffany,
Mhm.
how did Tiffany become Modern Brick? How did you choose that name?
Because I love modern design, modern interior design, modern architecture, modern landscaping. And
Hmm.
also, the other thing I will say is through modeling, my favorite type of modeling is high fashion editorial modeling. And that's
Hmm.
very unique, very modern, very out there, very avant garde. So
Okay.
that's how that became my name. And then everyone has brick in their name.
Yeah.
Lego is my medium. You gotta stick brick in there. So modern brick
Yeah.
was what I decided
Gotcha.
on. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it
Cool.
paints the
Cool.
picture properly of what I do. So
Yeah. All
yeah.
right. Cool. Definitely. Definitely. So you described, trying to create like a Lego design dress. You say?
Uh, actually, no.
Okay.
Again, we're gonna get a little inappropriate here. What I want to do is create either a bathing suit, like the
Mm-hmm.
cutout, the monokinis, something like that. And I'm thinking, and this is just, I shouldn't even say it, but I'm obsessed with the Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Okay.
So coming up with something made out of Lego that would go over Victoria's Secret bra and panty set, and then
Okay.
creating wings and something of that nature. That's yeah, not a dress.
Girl, you're gonna have the DMV bros stalking you. Yeah, after you said that.
When I do get around to that and those videos come out, it's going to be a whole new thing. So
But
we'll
you know
see.
what? That type of idea will catch on. That's money, girl. That's money. That's money all the way. All the way.
Yeah, just got to follow
Definitely.
your passion, and mine happens to be being half naked. So yeah,
Oh. All right,
it
ain't nothing
is.
wrong with that.
It is what it is. It's just,
You would fit right into No More's beach, his Harambe beach. It's a new colonist beach, so you fit right in.
oh, I just went to a new beach. I legit did. I went down to South Beach, Miami. I went to Hallover.
Ah, nice, nice. So you do
Florida.
you do some traveling. Some of the places you've been. We were talking earlier. Tell us some of the places you've been.
Oh, in the last year and a half, I've been to, oh my God. I went to LA, but like a lot of the places around LA. I went to Santa Cruz, Palo Alto, California, visited my
Hmm.
family, just Bay Area, California in general. I've been to Seattle, Washington, Portland, Oregon, and then of course I drove, so all through there. I went to Alaska to see the Northern Lights. This was in the last
Hmm.
year and a half. And then I went to Hawaii because I'd never been there before. So I decided to go. So I went there for 10 days. And I went to Tokyo,
Hmm.
spent 2 days there. And then I went back to Hawaii, spent another, about a time there.
Hmm.
Minnesota, I lived in Minneapolis for a little while, went down to Miami for Fashion Week. It was Swim Fashion Week this summer. And I decided I just wanted to go for it, see if I could book at least one show, which I did. So
Hmm.
I down there, tried out, had that whole experience with like the cattle call. Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So then I drove back up from Miami, went through Atlanta,
Uh-huh.
Nashville, Tennessee, a little bit of Kentucky. Oh, Kansas City. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna stop now. But yeah, basically,
You've been around. So
that's why I haven't been around for my channel. A lot of people like my channel goes on and off. It's because I just
mhm.
will hop in my car and just take off and go somewhere and just start living in another place. Scottsdale, Arizona. That's another place. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I
it.
love Scottsdale. I've been there. I've been there. I love Scottsdale. That and Phoenix,
Yeah,
the club area. Yeah, that's I love
yeah.
Scottsdale.
So
That was
nice.
perfect.
Paradise Valley.
What's
Good.
Lego like in Tokyo? Because I'll probably never go to Tokyo. I don't know. I just probably it's not in the cards for me. So I mean,
I didn't see
what's Lego like?
Lego. Yeah. Or were you just
No.
asking just like Tokyo in general? No, I didn't. I was there.
What?
Um, I didn't have the greatest experience, but I do want to go back. It was fun getting to know the trains. I didn't speak the language. I learned a little bit of it before I went, but it kind of turns out that I've been to a few countries. You just don't need English is fine. Like enough people speak English, and they had everything, a lot of things in Romanji, so you didn't have to have the
Mm-hmm.
symbol memorized. As long as you could hear, you kind of understand what train stop you were going to go to. The money is super easy to work with, and just
Mm-hmm.
yeah, people were cool. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I didn't get to explore as much as I would have liked to. I ended up
Mm-hmm.
going
Hmm.
home early, so yeah.
Okay.
Every time I
So
leave
tell
the
me
country, I
something.
end up. Yeah,
You say every time you leave the country, you what?
I end up missing America. As much as
Uh,
I can talk shit about this country sometimes and our policies, every time I leave the country, it's like, you know what? Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not too bad. Not too bad.
yeah, yeah. You
Yeah.
ain't missing nothing here. We gonna be here. We gonna be here. You know, you get an opportunity to travel the world. Like my two friends from DMV, bros, they get an opportunity to travel the world. They, you know, you definitely want to take it because you only go around in this merry-go-round one time, and that's it. So you want to see as
Exactly.
much as you can. So
Yes, that's one of my goals in life. Australia, get to Europe again, um, get to some more Asian countries, and yeah, I want to see as much as possible before I die. That's it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is. So tell me, when modern brick is building, what is unique about your building process?
I Well, one thing that's unique is typically what I build will just come from a dream.
Hmm.
And I pretty much can put the entire thing together in my head before I even start building.
Hmm.
And I guess the other unique thing is that my building style is fast. It's very fast. The you saw the modern clubhouse that I built?
Hmm. Yes, yes.
Yeah. That took a day.
Uh,
Yeah, it took a day. So it's just
oh.
yeah, it doesn't take me much time again because most of it is just in my head already. And even as I'm
Hmm.
putting things together, because I think I have an advantage because I've sold on Bricklink, so I've seen like every piece. So whenever I think of something tricky that I need to do, it's like, oh, okay, got the brackets. Like if something needs to be on its side or just something needs to be just a little awkward, I think, oh, okay, this slope piece would work. This bracket would work. This brick with the studs on the side would work. And then you put things together that way.
Hmm.
So then it all just, and thanks to Martin, I have a ridiculous supply. I bought a lot myself, but Martin has a ridiculous supply of Lego. So
Uh,
everything I need, I already have for the most part.
okay, okay. So my next question was that, you know, do you build with your significant other when you two were together? You
Mhm.
do you do builds? Yeah, I used to do builds together. Like you come up with mocks on your
Yeah.
own, or you did your thing, he did his thing, and
Yeah.
you know, okay,
Because our
okay,
styles, give me 1 second. I got to plug in my phone. 1 second.
yep, absolutely, absolutely. Hey, folks, if you're just tuning in, You're on the icebox with iceberg bricks. Our guest tonight is Modern Brick, and we're getting to know a lot about Modern Brick.
Too much about Modern Brick.
I'm finding out some stuff I didn't know. I can't wait to post y'all.
Okay, so I think my phone's plugged in now. What was that? Oh yeah,
good.
no, Martin and I have very different style of building. He is very traditional, and I am very unique and modern.
Yeah.
So no, our styles of building don't match. But the thing I love about Martin's style, his interiors, the detail that he can put in is just crazy. So the first thing I did when I finally built like my first full home with like an interior is I showed him first, and I just like, oh, are you proud? I think I might have nailed some of that Martin detail that he can get in there. So I was trying to match that.
Okay, all right, that's pretty
Yeah.
good. You know, it's good to have that. That second view. Even though you don't build together, to have that second view. I know my good friend CKB. You know, his wife lets him know. You know, hey, look, you messed it up. You need to go back and fix this and this, and and so he's on it, and that made I think that made him a better builder than what he started out to be. And so I think having that second view actually is actually is pretty awesome.
Yeah, definitely. Someone
So,
you can trust. Yeah.
Oh yeah, someone you could trust with your. I mean, because at the end, it's just like you said. It's an art, and so it's our creations. So someone you could definitely trust with your creations. So yeah. Let me see. Is Do you have any other hobbies outside of outside of Lego that may spill over into your mocks when you build? Just a little influence.
I know modeling has. I've built a runway a couple times, and then I don't show it because I don't know why. There's a lot of things I build that end up just getting torn apart. Gaming. Oh yeah, obviously. I almost forgot about that.
You're a gamer chick. You're a gamer chick.
Yeah.
Is that an Xbox back there? That's an Xbox, isn't it? That's an Xbox I see back there.
No.
No?
I don't have anything in here.
Okay.
Martin,
so what
it's
games
all
do you play?
GTA 5, but this is the thing. Everybody, just in case you don't know, I'm almost 36 years old. So I played the actual first, the Super Nintendo, the Atari. I played the Atari when Atari was out.
Stop. You said you played GTA 5. I think every guy in here is if they ain't friends with you, they're about to be friends with you now. Because that's like every guy's dream. You go home and you play GTA 5 with your significant other. That's like awesome.
Yeah, it's fun. I beat it. You know what's sad though, and it got weird. Even Martin was like worried for a second because we got it back when we were living in Arizona at the time, and it had just come out and stuff about it or whatever, and I was playing it, oh man, for like 18 hours a day.
Wow. Yeah. I'd have probably been mad at you. I'd have been mad at you because you've been playing more than I had. I get a chance to because I got to hit that 9 to 5, and so that kills my GTA time. So I'd have probably been mad at you.
I work very hard in life. I have designed my life so that I don't have to have a 9 to 5. I hate working for other people because fuck that. Why would you do that if you don't have to? Anyway,
right.
But so I have all day because I was selling on Bricklink at the time. Like that was my main source of income, and I don't need that much. Like I don't. I just don't. I don't have a car note. I have a cell phone, but I'm excited to kind of get rid of that soon. Yeah, I just don't have any overhead because I don't need a lot. I'm an extreme minimalist. Everything I own can fit into my car.
Okay.
And it could really, really fit into my trunk, if being honest. So yeah, I don't spend like that. The most I spend money on is crap. In any case, though, so it's like GTA. If I was doing that 18 hours a day, I ended up beating it in maybe 4 or 5 days. And then I was
Mhm.
sad. Like I was legit sad when that final that final scene rolled out. I almost started
Yeah,
crying a little.
it's stuck.
This
Yeah,
is bullshit. Okay, where's GTA 6? When is this coming
right,
out?
right. Yeah,
But
because
so
they
I
made
just
you
started.
choose which one you're gonna do. Which one you gonna do, him or you gonna do him? Which one?
What do you mean? Do what?
Oh, the two. You get to the end where you had to kill one friend or the other.
Oh, I don't
You
think I
didn't get
killed
to it.
anybody. We
You
killed
did.
like locked a dude in a trunk, and we all pushed the car over the edge of a cliff. But I didn't kill. We killed one of the other dudes that was like in charge. Yeah, the FBI guy. I think
Yeah.
that FBI guy. Yeah, we like killed him, or we locked him in a trunk in a car and then threw it over the cliff. And then we all sat there, sunset over the water, and then it
Right.
was over. Sad. And the credits rolled, and I was like, "Damn it!" And I know you can.
Yeah.
And when I free, obviously I know this is everyone's favorite thing, but my favorite thing is just to immediately get in the car and you start running people over. And then you get out of the car and you just chase people and like shoot them down the beach. And then, yeah,
Right.
I do that stuff. You get the hooker and then you just like pay her a bunch of money to do you with the car. That's fun. And then you get out and just like real life. And, but then you love going to the rich areas to get like the sick ass cars. And then you pay. Anyway,
Right.
that's enough of that. Also, um, and I will play Call of Duty like when we're living together. We usually play Call of Duty like every night,
Nice.
or like at least an hour or so. Like every night
Yeah.
we'll play, and it's really fun. We always get the new ones, and we'll play the new campaign, and that'll be fun. But we
Hmm.
like survival mode in the missions. And I'm sorry, I know everyone's gonna hate me. It's fine. I don't like killing zombies. I don't know why every goddamn survival now is about zombies. It's like I don't know when that became.
Zombies. It's the all the rage. Yeah.
I just want to kill normal dudes. Like that's what. So MW3 is the survival mode that we play all the time. We got some new maps. I
Okay.
think we can get even more maps. I gotta look into it. But anyway, so yeah, so
Right.
that's the game. That's our game.
Okay. Cool. 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 So
That was
tell
long.
me, no, that's cool. That's cool. Like Legos I love, but we also do other things too. And, and this, I'm trying to reveal that to everyone. So tell me, has your love for Lego ever helped you persevere through a difficult situation? Do you care to share?
Hmm.
Oh, she's stumped.
Has my love of Lego ever?
Uh, Helped you persevere through a difficult situation?
Mm, I don't. I mean, it's always kind of there in the back of my mind.
Hmm.
Um, it's fun. Well, okay. Kind of the way I got the last little spurt of videos that I did, it was last summer, the end of last summer, like August 2016, something around there. I kind of had a bunch of videos that I put out. Right before that, I decided on purpose to live in my car. And
Hmm.
I traveled around the country and so it started out as a fun experiment and then I ran out of money. So then it became real. Like it became real. I was for real living in my car with no money. And again, my dad he hates this. And I went to Minnesota and I was up in Minnesota and I had like signed with an agency. So, you have jobs that come in, but the money doesn't come in for a while. And I could have
Yeah.
always tutored or done something else for money. Money's just not a big deal to me in any case. But yes, I actually legitimately lived in my car for a little while. And right at the end of it, I was watching Gary Vaynerchuk. And you know
Hmm.
Gary, I don't know if you watch any of his stuff. If you don't, Gary Vaynerchuk
No.
is like, he's amazing. He's just like the king of social media right now. He kills it. He's on VaynerMedia. Looking him up on YouTube. Gary V, Daily V.
Okay. Okay.
He's amazing.
Okay.
In any case, I was watching him and he was kind of like, okay, make a choice to do something and just go for it. And so I had the choice, okay, it's like go hard on like math tutoring, creating stuff, you know, math stuff and putting it out, or Lego. Like that, those are my two choices. And I made the decision, you know what? I love Lego. Lego's fun, it's creative, it's amazing. That's what I'm going to focus on. That's what I'm going to do. And I got really inspired. And that's when I drove down to Iowa. Martin let me in, which is awesome. And then I just immediately started like building Lego and going hardcore on mocks and videos to get my channel built up enough so that it could pay some of my bills, you know?
Right.
So that was, I guess that's the time that Lego came through, like just wanting to build my Lego channel, wanting to work with Lego every day. Like that's the dream. And that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Is my bills, my overhead is paid by YouTube now from my videos. And I just want to keep going. Like I don't want to get to a certain point and then just stop. I just want to build bigger and better mocks. That's what I want to do. That's what I want my life to just be. So yeah.
Pretty awesome. Well said. Well said. Good answer. Good answer. Very good answer. I like that. I like that. Good story. Good story too. So what was your most difficult project?
I would say the Minecraft Desert Temple. That one, I mean, I still did it pretty quickly, but I actually like really sketched that out. I play because Minecraft was another game that me and Martin played all the time. And so I would go into the game, go in, you know, into one of the desert. I would actually be counting like the little bricks and looking at the door, looking at like the relative height. Like I really sketched that thing from the inside out in order to create the outside, the interior, and then the interior below, you know, when you crack through. So that one, yeah, I'd say it was I like the word challenging, probably better than difficult. But that was amazing. That one still, I wish I would have left built, but all those tan bricks, there were so many tan bricks. We needed those for other things. So I had to take it apart, but that's, I think, one of my favorite all-time mocks. And that one definitely took some effort.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. So how important is the Lego AFOL community is to you and your builds?
Honestly, like I would say like the AFOL, because I'm cool with like T falls, K falls, you know, like everybody. I love, you know, when people, you know, the other AFOLs come and comment on my channel, and then I can go to their channel and look at some of their stuff. My favorite thing about the AFOL community is actually getting together, like for a Philly Brick Fest, when we went and getting to meet everybody in person. That's the most fun. Getting to display Lego, see everyone else's displays, and just crazy inspiration. Just watching what people build is amazing. Looking at people's cities, oh my gosh. So it's very inspiring. I think they're all just like cool people, cool people. And I think it's awesome to see other adults play, you know, they're playing with Lego too. So you don't feel like a complete weirdo.
Right.
You know, you have other people that are enjoying your same hobby. And they have family. They live like normal lives. They have families, they have kids, and it's so cute. I love like when the dads are building Lego and they have their kids come on, or, you know, the moms, grandmas, stuff like that. Super cute. So that's yeah, as far as my builds in general, I don't think it doesn't really affect my actual building. I just enjoy them as people. And Martin's the one who collects all the sig figs, and he's kind of the one that's a little more tied to the community than I am. So I get to know everybody more so through him, and then kind of on my own. So my actual building's kind of a separate, very introverted thing. But
Okay.
yeah, when it comes to being social, love the Lego community. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What's the what you yeah, I know you mentioned Philly Brick Fest and all
Mhm.
the live events and where you met people one on one.
Yeah.
What's your most memorable interaction you had with someone regarding your Lego hobby?
Regarding my Lego, like just with my Lego
Yeah,
specifically?
your Lego affiliation. Yeah, your Lego affiliation. Whether if it was a interaction maybe at a show or maybe just an interaction that was online.
Well, I guess most of my interactions through the Lego community, they end up not revolving around Lego,
Hmm.
actually. I like when I meet someone and I speak to them, and I think a lot of people can attest to this, I like to really know about their lives. And I mean like the deepest parts of their lives. And I'm a very open person. I think people feel like they can be open with me and I'm not going to go blab all their stuff around. So we end up talking like I spoke with someone about, their like modeling career or potential modeling career, speak to people about their families and that kind of thing, speak to people about
Hmm.
traveling and their other hobbies. It's funny when I meet someone in the Lego community, I typically don't talk about Lego because I guess it's already right there. I like to talk to people about the rest of their lives. Now, of course, if they're hardcore into Lego and that's what their life revolves around, then yeah, but that typically isn't the case. They've got a lot of other stuff that's kind of on their mind that
Right.
they want to talk about. So yeah, it doesn't revolve around Lego that much, to be honest. It's
Gotcha.
funny, it
Gotcha.
just doesn't.
I got you. Yeah, that's real life. That's real life. So I get it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, folks, thanks for tuning in. You're on the Icebox with Iceberg Bricks. And my guest tonight is the Modern Bricks. So, this is the part of the segment of the show where we actually look at some of the creations of the artist that's on the show. So, we're about to have some fun, Modern Brick. We're about to go have some fun. Let's see.
Let's do it. Mm-mm.
Yay, fun part.
I've never mowed a lawn before, just in case anyone was wondering.
So why'd you opt to go with the Friends sig fig versus I guess the little stubby sig fig, the original sig fig?
This is a really good question because Lego, I'm speaking to Lego right now, make more brown heads. More brown heads.
Yes.
More brown faces. Damn it. It's very upsetting. That's why they have just they made a ton of brown friends. I'm very proud of Lego. There are just lots of medium, dark, lots of that going on. But you
Yeah,
go
yeah.
into the regular Lego minifigs,
Hmm.
there's nothing. There's nothing. And they
Yeah.
finally made Batgirl, like from the Batman Lego movie.
Yeah.
She was brown, so yay! But then she has like this weird look on her face, which doesn't represent me. I just want a regular smile in
Right.
flesh. Like, and again, because I actually tried to get a sticker with it's a darker color. It's like the reddish brown, but that's not my color. And
Right.
it doesn't look like me. And I love how people's sig figs look like them. So yeah, so that's the only thing that's stopping me. As soon as Lego comes out with something that I can
Yeah, they need
use,
to. Yeah, they need to
I'm
do
happy
something.
to.
Yeah, it's a limited selection. I agree. I agree. I know some of my brown friends, they just go with the yellow one, but they feel the same way. It's like, you got a limited selection.
Yeah, and to me, Martin and I have this argument all the time. Yellow equals white. I don't care what anybody
Uh,
says. I don't care if you want to argue. It's white.
brick
If
of,
it
brick of
wasn't
trees.
white,
Brick of,
it made a brown head to begin with. So
Oh yeah, it would have been a brown hair to begin with. Yeah, you know, at least a different color than yellow. You know,
that's
Brick or
like
Tree said,
saying,
"Why they don't know pictures of black men on the wall?" Because this is an Italian place. This is Italian pizza restaurant. This is Sal's Pizzerias. That's why ain't no black men on the wall. Good
oh,
movie, man. That was a good movie. So here's one of your mocks, and you get and what I love about this artist, y'all, is that we have to be more diverse. And Modern Brick is that she builds vehicles, she builds modular, she builds her own mocks, building mocks, and what she does is she does a lot of detail work, which we're going to get ready to see. So take us into this particular build. What were you trying to achieve, and tell us about the design.
I just wanted a sexy looking sports car. This design is actually there's a white and black car. It's a white car with a black stripe that I designed.
Mm-hmm.
It was my very first, this one, is just based off of that, but that was my very first car design. I still have more that I'm working on.
Mm-hmm.
And I was very proud. That did take a kind of figure out, just the whole vehicle thing. But once I did, I was very
Okay.
happy. So I wanted it to be sleek. I wanted it to be sexy. I wanted it to be very like James Bond. I wanted it to be a sports car. I did not want it to be
Gotcha.
normal. And so I love the yellow. Like that's why I put the pop of yellow in there with the all
Mm-hmm.
black. And then that's why I've got the chrome in the front, the chrome in the back. And I like the dark tinted, very slanted windshield because I think it gives it more of that sports car feel.
Okay. Okay. So this one here, you have the orange and the black stripe here. Let me see if I can get to the. So that one was your first one, the white with the white car with the black stripe.
Yes, and then all of those other cars that are the different colors, that's the same exact design, just with different colors to kind of show, people that you could just make it a little more diverse and you could really play around with that one particular design.
Okay.
But I love the orange, so I love the black rims. Sexy.
Mm-hmm.
I like the orange car.
Let's talk about this vehicle bed. As a kid, I always wanted my parents to get me a vehicle bed. I really did.
Should get one now. Get one now.
Yeah.
Don't listen
I think
to
I'm a little too tall for that. I still think I'm a little too
you gotta
tall
get
for
a
that.
king size one. Get a custom.
Get a custom one.
Size. Your room's gonna have to be like 16 by 16. You'll be fine. It'll be great.
It'd be hard to it'd be kind of hard to do the oochie coochie up in the car bed. I just can't, it'd be you can't move around in that joint.
It could be way more fun. Like put a steering wheel in there. You'll be fine. Get a jack. Just do some crazy. No.
Oh wow! This took a whole left turn.
In any case, though, my kids' bed. Yeah, like
right.
I designed the kids' bed long before I designed the room, and I was off the kids' bed, but there was something about it where it just wasn't enough. And then I designed the car showroom with that border that you see there, that top checkerboard and red border. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, I have the kids' bed. I've got this border. Let me create a racing car room. Like, why not just create the whole thing? So then I had a lot of fun building that.
Okay.
And that's like a rug that leads up to a wall, some wall art that imitates a road that the car bed is on.
Right. Right. See, that's the detail I was talking about. Like you every down to the fine details, even like the lamps. The lamps, you got the tires as the lamps. You got the checkered flag on the on the wall. So I mean, the details is definitely, this should be in somebody's store. I mean, because you have a lot of detail in it. So and I definitely appreciate the arts.
Thank you.
All right, we have your fun time pastime. So what console are we looking at?
Looking at, this is my miniaturized version of the original Nintendo console that I built. This is for the, you're looking at the clubhouse. This is the interior, the second floor of the clubhouse that you're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
This is the gaming area. So this is the Nintendo, the original NES, right? And I mean, this represents the old school because the other one is the newest version of something.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to play, you know, obviously Mario, like Super Mario Brothers, Excite Bike.
Mm-hmm.
God, I played
Bike.
Pong.
Excite Bike.
Yeah,
That was my game.
So just tons of fun, like hours and hours and hours of playing on the Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of, yeah, it's something I have very fond memories of. So that's the one I went with there, so that it could fit properly into the clubhouse.
Gotcha.
So that guy, that is the Xbox One Halo 5 limited edition console. So I was looking for Xbox Ones to build because I again wanted to bring something really new and then something old school.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked the new design. I liked the Xbox One, but it was just plain. And then I came across this in images, like, hell yes. So yeah, so I immediately had to build it, got it done, got the controllers to how I liked, and I think I captured it pretty well. I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, definitely. So is that the theme of the clubhouse? It's like a gaming house, like, you know, like a real clubhouse.
The theme of the clubhouse really is just an overall, it's kind of a luxury, relaxing. It's a place to relax, to unwind. So you've got the gaming areas, but then I don't know if you have any other pictures of the clubhouse. I haven't put them on Instagram yet.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a poker table, there's a ping pong table, there's an air hockey table, there's a game board table, and then there's a cafeteria down the bottom with like a fully stocked buffet. And there's a meeting room, like a conference room with a snack table and a, you know, big screen TV that you can have, you know, have meetings in there. And then you've got basketball court outside, you've got tennis court outside, bags outside, fire pit. So really the clubhouse is just, that's the ultimate place to go and relax and unwind after a hard day of work.
Okay.
Or after a hard day of not working. So then we got shuffleboard was not included. It was too big. The way I designed it was too big for the clubhouse that I anyway.
Okay.
But I love playing shuffleboard. Very fun. So I wanted to build a modern version. If you notice, a lot of my stuff is white. It's my favorite color to build things, in case you were wondering.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's the poker table.
Okay.
Where everybody has aces. So somebody's cheating. Somebody's definitely cheating.
That's a quick way to get shot.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say. You'll find out when someone gets a point.
A quick way to get shot. I seen Tombstone. Seen it.
Exactly.
So that's pretty cool, you know. So this is another installment inside the clubhouse.
Yes. Although I built that before I built the clubhouse, but yes. Yeah.
Great. What do we have on the table?
That's just super random. I built these gifts because if you notice that those are the gifts from the birthday card. And
okay. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. So I wanted to build gifts. I don't know why. I just did. So I did. And that was fun. But then I realized I wanted to build like a birthday cake as well. And so that's what that is. That's just a white frosting with some sprinkles on top. And then you got the striped candles coming up. So yeah, just kind of a nice little birthday scene. I just thought it was fun. Definitely not in minifig scale at all. It's like a medium. I don't know what scale it's in. It's just there. It's just there.
Right.
Yeah.
I got you.
Something fun. Random.
Got you. A lot of detail. I like it.
Thank you.
All right. Man, this is awesome. I like this. Tell us about this right here.
Dude, so that is the Super Nintendo. That thing like took up half my childhood. Oh my God. In Mario Kart specifically, me and my best friend Kim would be over house. When we weren't playing with Barbies, we were playing Super Nintendo. We were playing Donkey Kong Country and we were playing Mario Kart, and we were very competitive, like extremely competitive. And we would just play it all day and eat raw cookie dough. Like we would literally, you know, the little tubes of cookie dough, not the little ones, but the big ones.
Yeah.
We would cut it in half,
Right.
and then we would squeeze each side into like a glass bowl with a spoon. I'm not kidding. Like I'm not even kidding. And we would just be eating cookie dough and playing Mario Kart for hours. I don't know how we're still alive. This shit is hilarious. But yeah, so this mock, that represents that. I've got the modern entertainment table in there. I love, again, that bringing that modern element in. And then I
Right.
used, I think I used PicMonkey to actually put the little images on there.
Mm-hmm.
So that was very fun to create. I just brings back really good memories.
That's awesome. Awesome detail.
Yeah.
Very awesome.
Yeah.
Gotta get that. Gotta get that in one of my mocks. Gotta get that.
Yeah.
So you even went old school here. I remember this. My brother, when my brother got an Atari, my brother's like probably 8 years older than me. So when we first got the Atari, he would never let me play. Never let me play.
Serious? That's mean.
Yeah, he would never let me play. Yeah, he was selfish. He was.
Why didn't you like play it anyway when he was gone?
Well, when I went to school, he the one took me to school. So only reason time I was gone is because I was at school. But then he'd be the one to pick me up. So that never works out.
All right. Trying to get you way in. Anyway. What's funny is I think this game, I think it's called Invaders. What is it called?
Space Invaders.
Space Invaders?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we played a little bit of this, but mostly I think it was Pong. Just a lot of Pong on Atari. We played that, God, basically until we got the Nintendo, and then it was nothing but Nintendo and then Super Nintendo from then on out. So I didn't play Atari for very long, but again, definitely around the age of like 7, 8. That's when I was playing Atari all the time with Kim. Kim was my gaming buddy back in the day.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So very proud of that
one. Good detail. Very good detail. Like it. So what area we have here?
So I have this modern backyard series that I did. I was just very inspired. I was looking at lots of images, like Google images of modern backyards. And so this is a design. This is somebody else's design, whoever took the picture. I don't know who it is. And yeah, I got very inspired by fire pits and that kind of thing. And I just wanted to create something. And so this is me and Martin. I guess I have some kind of gold goblet of water. And then Martin is eating a carrot, which is not even something he'd really eat. It's hilarious. That should be like a steak or some kind of like a chicken wing or something. But yeah, he's got a carrot.
Yeah.
Most of my pictures will involve Martin or TMX in some way, just being my hangout buddy.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with a hangout, buddy. We gotta hang out. So I'm trying to get a diner together that I can put once I get my city together and my hangout buddies. We gotta hang out. We missed this week because of the Brick Fest, but we gotta catch back up.
Yeah.
So tell us about the one on the right here. What we got?
That was another one from Images. It was just this beautiful, like these walkways with this fire pit, with these ponds surrounding it, beautiful flowers sticking up. So I just had to create that out of Lego. It's gorgeous. And then I think a lot of it too is I like luxury, but I also like just things that make me feel at peace. And this, just the photo itself, and then even just seeing it in Lego form, doesn't it look like somewhere you go, you sit, you relax, you put your feet up on the ottoman outside, have some water, some green tea, something like that, and just relax, be one with nature, listen to the birds. Like that's what I picture.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
It hits on a lot of levels for me with this kind of stuff.
Yeah, definitely a place of serenity. Even this build that you did right here.
Oh, I love this one. Yeah, this is another one from images that I saw, and it was just this cascading waterfall. So that's what it's supposed to represent, is the water going from the top to the bottom, and then like a little cute fountain sticking up in each one. We've got Bonsai there, which is Martin's like bear companion, I guess, on his channel.
Yeah.
And yeah, so me and Martin just hanging out kind of in the upper area, and then little Bonsai is hanging out on the stairs. He's coming to join us. So another just fun thing. And really with all of these, I like the idea of inspiring other Lego builders who actually do build full homes and things like that to put something like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, maybe think about putting something like this in their backyard or their front yard that they would make for their mock. I like to inspire as well. That's what I try and do with a lot of my stuff. To do something different that can maybe get someone like, oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
Right.
So yeah, yeah. Little
Right.
bonsai.
Now you made a little library here. Tell us about the
Yeah.
inspiration on your library. Is this inside the clubhouse?
No, no,
Okay.
this is a wing of the first building I was going to create for my city. And then I ended
Mm-hmm.
up traveling like around the world and shit. So I still have to get back on track with that. But it's very, very modern, very futuristic. That's why I love having the trans light blue bricks in there
Mm-hmm.
on the underneath. And then there are these panels. You can't see it really well. You can see it in the close-ups, but like clear panels on the back, so you could see the books from the outside. Like if you were looking in, you could see all of the books from the outside and see them beautifully from the inside. And again, like it's clean, it's fresh, and then you have all the colorful books. So the books are the focal point,
Ah, okay.
and that
Okay.
should be. So lots of light, lots of space, lots of white for the light to bounce off of, and then it's just books as far as the eye can see. So that's what the real library will be when I build it. But yeah, so this is just a wing of it. And this is, you know how they have kind of the cubes coming off of the building? So that would be, this would
Mm-hmm.
be a flaming cube coming off of the building. Yeah.
Ah, okay. 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 Gotcha. Gotcha. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. Looks good. Looks good.
Thank you.
All right. So this is what I didn't know. This is what I
Uh-huh.
didn't know. I saw this picture. I said, so tell us, you're definitely into modeling. So tell
Yeah.
us about that part of your life.
I've been modeling for 12 years, acting seriously for about 6.
Okay.
And modeling is, it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
It is, there's a big part of it that's fun. And there's most of it where it's not what people think it is.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people think it's just sitting in front of a camera and just being tall and skinny and, you know, cute or whatever. But no, first of all, it's way harder than that. And as soon as I get someone in front of a camera and tell them to do what I do, they hate it after like 5 minutes. They're done after 5 minutes. They're like, can we stop now? I'm like, nope, we're not done. And then, you know, there's a lot of judgment that goes into it. But again, you know that going in. So it's like you
Mm-hmm.
have to just develop a thick skin and you get the hell over it. Just be prepared, you know, work on your body, eat healthy,
Mm-hmm.
and be prepared for it. So you see those 2 pictures, that's me when I actually have makeup on and I actually give a shit about my appearance. So right now, I'm chilling. There's no need for all that. But that's
Right.
the
Right. I
picture where
got
hair, and that's all. That's my natural hair, and on the left, and then I just shaved it all off. There's a video of Martin shaving my head so that it could look like that. And
you.
so I got an afro for the first time in my life. I have an afro, which is fun.
Ah.
It's very soft and squishy and sheep-like. I like it. I can't
Yeah, all you do is
barely
wake up, get up out of the bed, get your afro pick and your afro sheen, and just two
know.
minutes and you're done.
Like, that's what I do love about that, but I don't even do that. I literally just wake up and I kind of just I fluff it back out from laying on it with my fingers, and I'm
Uh-huh.
done. I'm done. When I'm not modeling, I put 0 effort into what I look like. Because who gives a shit? Like because I know
Yeah.
I can look like that. I don't need to look like that every day. I don't care.
Hey,
So
you gotta be
anyway, but
happy.
modeling, photography, modeling, commercial modeling, like I've been in maybe 5 magazines.
Hmm.
Nothing huge like Vogue or anything, just like wedding magazines and Better Homes and Garden. I was in Better Homes and Garden once, and Life Beautiful magazine. And I've done a few commercials. I did have one or two national commercials. One was for Taco John's, and then the other one was for Car Hop.
Hmm.
That was super weird because it's weird because it was apparently airing like 5 times a day in California where all my family lives. So I
Okay.
was getting phone calls out of nowhere from people that were just like, "Oh my God, I saw you on TV." I'm like, "Ah, shit. Okay. All right." It's more embarrassing than awesome. I'll tell you that much. Yeah.
You said
It's a fun thing to
you said you've done a little bit of acting. What sort of projects have you been able to complete with that part of your career?
commercials. I mostly do commercials. So I've probably done about, wow, 10, yeah, maybe about 8 to 10 commercials that have aired on television at this point.
Hmm. Hmm.
Earlier in my career, because you kind of start out, you are an extra little bit, you build up your resume, you work on your craft, you work on your headshots, and then you can get more prominent roles. And then, you take acting classes and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So yeah, so I started getting a lot of featured principal, speaking roles recently, which is great. Like in the last like 2 or 3 years, I started doing more of that. Um, I I would love to do. I have a heart condition, so I can't really do this, but I would love to do like an action movie
Hmm.
or a movie where I like looking weird. I don't like looking beautiful. I like looking crazy. So I would love to be in like Star Wars or Star Trek or something like that, where like I have to go into makeup for like 4 hours before I start acting and just be
Ah,
some
okay.
like green alien with some scales all along. Like I would love that shit. I would love it.
Yeah.
Or I could be an action movie and just be shooting people in their face. I want to be the bad.
In the face.
Like, I legit want to be the villain. I would love to be like a Bond villain. I
Okay.
don't want to be the good. I do not want to be the good girl. I definitely don't want to be the girl that like the dude falls in love with. Ew, ew, no,
Nothing soft. Nothing soft, huh?
no, nothing soft. I want to be hardcore all the way, all the way.
I
Oh,
got you.
there.
I got you.
I
So,
think this picture.
what
Huh?
inspired this? What inspired this mock that you have here with the nursery?
Um, God, I guess I can't really say it. Someone from the Lego community, someone awesome. He knows who he is.
Hmm.
Gave me a Lego baby. Like he
Hmm.
just gave it, sent it, which was so awesome, so cool. And I like as soon as I saw the Lego baby for the first time, I freaked out. Martin showed me the picture and I was like, I mean, I got super girly and I was like, oh my God, it's so baby, it's so tiny. And so I just started building mock after mock, all revolving around the baby.
Uh-huh.
So there's like a girl's crib, a boy's room, a girl's room. So this is the boy's room. I love the idea of the stripes, the floating shelves. That's again, it's another like modern touch. Um, and then I just wanted to give the room some context. So that's Martin kind of, he's not a dad. He never will be, I'm pretty sure. But that's just him like playing with the baby with the toy plane that would be from the shelf above and the little, yeah, on the little rug on the ground. So I just thought it was a
Okay.
little
Okay.
touching scene that will never actually be true unless it's like a niece or a nephew or something. So yeah,
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah.
yeah, that baby, so cute.
And then you did I guess a second design on the nursery. Hmm.
Yes, this is actually the baby's toy room because
Okay.
like again, I guess the families I know, they have the baby's room and then they have an actual separate room for the baby. So this is where the playpen would go. So that's what that is, the playpen. It's not a crib. And then you've got the toy box in the corner there with the stuffed animals and stuff sticking out. And then you've got the 2 shelves with some more toys that the baby would play with. And then I just wanted to make it really colorful and cute. And it actually does have carpet. You notice I tile everything off. I like stuff tiled off. But this made
Right.
sense to
Okay.
do with some kind of carpet because it's a baby. You're not gonna have a baby crawling around like hardwood floor. So,
No.
well, not all the time, I guess. I don't know. Give them little knee pads. And then lots of windows, like I like to bring in the light. So yeah, something colorful and fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it.
thank you. That's just another one from the Backyard series. Again, very modern, very
Hmm.
fun. I really loved the little planter in the back there. I thought that was fun. And I loved the table. That table, I think it wasn't like that in the picture. I wanted to make it something different. I wanted to make it round to contrast with how square everything else was. So just to bring
Uh,
it just a little bit something more dynamic uh, that just draws your eye to the center. And then you have the flowers on top of there. Again, a little pop of red with everything being white and gray and tan. I thought was nice as well.
yeah, I think
Mhm.
so too.
Thank you.
It's pretty very nice. Very nice. I'm getting some ideas. Getting some ideas.
Oh
Getting
my
the
God, so funny.
getting the feel.
I can't remember
Definitely getting.
whose live stream this was. I can't remember whether it was just like a Saturday night live stream or whether it was someone's specific live stream, but they had us
Hmm.
do this like build challenge. And Martin and I were in the room building at the same time. And I decided to build like this crazy TMX cloning state like
Hmm.
station. And that's me in the back. I'm being a villain. I'm being the bad guy. That's me going, ha 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 ha, as I'm cloning Martin to do my
Uh-huh.
evil. Uh, I was gonna make a whole animation about this, and basically all the clones were gonna come out and go, hey, 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 as they destroyed the world and did my evil bidding. So that's what this is.
Nice. 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 So some
I'm
weird science. Some weird science. Like yeah,
yes, exactly.
that's nice.
And I'm just
Yeah.
overseeing my evil creations. It's fun.
That's pretty cool. That's a lot of thought into a quick and it looked like a quick build, like real quick. You know, that's a lot of thought into it. You can tell. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. Like it.
Thank you. This is fun to look at. Oh,
So what are we
another
looking
one.
over here? Yep.
Yeah, and I love when grass is mowed so that it's 2 different colors.
Hmm.
I guess the blades going one way versus the blades going the other way. So that's what that's meant. The stripes in the grass. That's what that's meant to represent. And then we've got concrete steps, and it's really like kind of a gazebo, really with a lounge in the middle, and it's surrounded by white rocks on the bottom. And again, just to break up the gray and the tan, just to give a little something extra
Hmm.
to it that then draws your eye straight to the center. So it's just somewhere that you'd go, you'd have in your nice backyard, you'd lounge, relax.
Yeah.
Again, birds or read, somewhere that you'd go and read outdoors for a while,
Hmm.
get away from it all.
Yeah, it's a
So yeah.
nice little addition you put in your backyard. Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
Mhm. Yeah, thank you.
Right. That detail, you right on the money. You right on the money with that detail.
Thank you. That that's the bed that went in my pirate ship. So that's the bed that went in my captain's quarters
Hmm.
in the custom pirate ship that I did. I don't
Ah.
have it anymore. I'm a I'm a little mad I took it apart, but I needed the pieces. So I have
Why'd you
two.
take it
Like
apart? Oh no.
it was basically meant to be kind of the size of the Imperial flagship. I think it was a little smaller, but
Hmm.
no, I made a bit, but I need the parts. Like that's the thing too, is I am a minimalist and there are some things that definitely stay in the permanent collection, like my Victoria's Secret bag and like the Xbox headset, that's gonna be in the permanent collection. But
Hmm.
else, no, I always eventually tear it down because I've got video of it, I've got pictures of it. If I really wanted to build it again, I could. But I like moving forward in
Yeah.
life. I don't like hang. I look to the future. I do not hang on to the past.
Yeah,
So that was in the
it's
captain's
healthy.
quarters.
That philosophy is healthy. Healthy. Very healthy.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. So that's the fireplace that went in the captain's quarters as well. I like how square and boxy it is, but also traditional using the brick.
Hmm.
Um, and then my little fires,
Yeah.
my little slow cheese fires.
Cool, cool, cool. You make you know, like something look out of nothing. And it's nothing to have these bricks, you know, these bricks lying around. You don't have to actually go out and go get in. And like any avid builder, I have these bricks, you have these bricks, you know, people have these bricks. It's just amazing that you know you take these nothing pieces and make something look at it, look at it. Like even this right here.
Thank you. Yes, I love the very very modern dining set. Very unique, I think.
Hmm.
Dining set again, unique chairs. So that's why I have the slope piece on the bottom. And then yeah,
Right.
artwork. Just the because I feel like in a lot of modern lofts, a lot of luxury lofts, like art is a very big part of that. Um, you're always because you just have tons of wall space, and so you want to put like just beautiful art on. And of course, my favorite type of art is modern art.
Hmm.
It's very abstract art, and it's mostly just about color combinations and strokes, and um, it's completely up to the buyer
Hmm.
interpret it however they want to interpret it. That's what I love about modern art. It's whatever you want it to be.
Right.
So that's why I like to focus on it. And again, it's unique, it's different, it's interesting. I do like other forms of art. I do like more traditional art as well, but this is my favorite. This is
Okay.
my favorite. Hmm.
All right. Tell us about your basketball court.
Yeah, so this is outside the new clubhouse. Um, so I built the basketball court and then I started in on the hoops, right? I
Hmm.
wanted a glass board. I know that glass backboards typically do not go outside for obvious reasons. They're typically indoors or whatever. But again, I like modern, I like white, I like black, I like clear. So that's what it was going to be. It was going to be
Okay.
glass backboard. And so that was a very fun thing to engineer to figure out, okay, how am I going to get the hoop in there? How am I going to get the little square? Like I wanted that detail. That was very important
Hmm.
to have the little square there and then still have that general shape and then also have it be proportional to the hoop and to the court as well, which I think I feel really good about how that came across.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks
Yeah,
great. Looks great. You could
I'm
tell what it is. Yeah.
video. Huh?
I said you could definitely tell what it is. You know, it's real
Yeah.
specific. You know, and you know
It's
from the hoops to the ball to even the 3-point line. So.
Thank you. Yeah, that was difficult. Of course, I'm kind of a perfectionist. It's not as perfect
Mhm.
as I would like it to be, of course, but I realize I have to give up some of that perfectionist behavior if I want to get things done.
Okay. Yeah.
Like something can be good enough. It can be beautiful just the way it is. It doesn't always have to be exactly what you want or what you're going for. So, yeah. So I'm
Okay.
I'm learning to bring down my perfectionist
Just a bit.
yeah.
So tell us
Uh,
about this kick-ass Xbox headphone set you got.
I just I was browsing. I was looking for an Xbox to make a little miniature one, and it wasn't this. It wasn't this one. This is my own kind of design of it. It's like a hodgepodge of all the different images I saw. But I just this
Hmm.
headset popped up, and it was gorgeous. I loved the lime green it had. It was really a neon green. The black. It was very sleek, very modern. So I was just like, you know what? Yeah. And then instantly in my head, I started putting it together. And so I knew, yeah, I just had to build it. And then from there, as soon as I kind of have the basics down,
Hmm.
it's just choosing, okay, what colors go where. I found the lettered tiles. So I went on Bricklink and I got the ones that said Xbox. I know it typically does not say Xbox on the outside of the headset,
Right.
but I had to use those. Like I
Yeah.
love the idea of it, so I did. And
Yeah.
what's funny is those pieces, do you see the pieces that create the part that goes on your ear, the black curved brick,
Right.
right? I had to source those. Apparently, they're rare. I didn't know that. I thought there'd be tons of them. No,
Mhm.
there really weren't. I had to get 8. I just needed 8. I had to get them from 3 different stores.
Oh, wow.
Stores, yeah. So that's why I didn't put a parts list for this, because basically that's the main part, unless you want to make it in white or something.
Then that you're
And
not
they
gonna
just,
get.
they,
Yeah.
yeah, or at least at the time that I built it. And what's funny, I built this a year ago,
Hmm.
and I just never made a video for it. Again, I wanted the video to be all perfect and shit, and so I just didn't do anything at all, which is stupid. And then I just got over myself. I just, did the best I could, and I'm very proud of the video that's up there now. So, but I
Awesome
love these. These
stuff.
are my collection. I love these. Bunny ears. Yeah, more of my wearable art. So this was for Easter mocks I did.
Okay. Okay.
So this was Easter, and I just
Uh-huh.
decided I wanted to make little bunny ears. And
Definitely
yeah, that was.
wearable. They're wearable.
Oh yeah, and the
Okay.
bunny ears are on there. Like, you'd be surprised. You think that, you can't run around and jostle them too much, but they are sturdy. They're on there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I think I still have that partially built. I think I took apart the ears, but I can put those together pretty quickly if I needed to.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome stuff. All right. Tell us what we have here.
This is my very first full building. This is, I
Hmm.
made, I recently took it apart. But basically, this is the clubhouse that I recently made that had all the features that I mentioned earlier. We have the game of bags there at the end of the tennis court. You can
Hmm.
see the modern fire pit, again, very unique. That is my own design for that one. That was fun to play around with the seating area, the tall hedges for privacy. And then you can actually
Right.
kind of see in the windows the cafeteria there. You can see the meeting room there. And then you've got the wraparound balcony. So that's what it looks like opened up, because it
Hmm.
closes. Then you've got the basketball court and the tennis court on opposite ends. So that was a fun little feature, that when I opened it with the hinge, that it actually looked like this from the back. That wasn't planned. It just happened to work out really nicely like that. So
Ah,
that's what
gotcha. Gotcha.
it represents. Yeah. So I'm very proud. It's my
Right.
first full building with full interior.
Right.
Yeah.
Very, very symmetrical too. Very symmetrical. I mean, it looks very modern. Like, it looks like it's ready to be sold on the on Property Brothers.
Hell yeah, HDTV. Um,
That's the
yeah.
spot.
Oh,
So
well,
this is the beginning of your clubhouse.
no, that's my modern. That's okay. So that actually, my bad. Well, the clubhouse is my first building with like a full detailed interior.
Hmm.
This is my first building altogether. This is the modern art museum, because again, I
Hmm.
love modern art. So when you look inside, like basically that entire roof, that roof is so ridiculous. It's so
Uh,
big and ridiculous, and I tiled the entire thing off. So we had to buy so many 2x4 white tiles to get that thing tiled off. So you can lift that entire roof off, and then you've got the art museum inside with several white walls with all this different artwork that I created. And then it's very much like a museum. It's an art museum, and it's very desolate
hmm.
outside of the art. And then you've got windows. You can kind of see the flowers on the edge there. That is the art. That is the art, kind of the sculpture garden that a lot of art museums will have. So there's a big window that the art museum has, where people can sit on a bench and just enjoy looking out into the sculpture garden. And then of
Okay.
course, just you can see all the windows. I love just as many windows as possible. I'd live in a glass box if it was allowed. It was legal. I
That's
just
awesome.
totally live in a glass box. Uh, that does not have an interior. I was just experimenting with just building houses in general, because it's when I first got
Hmm.
into the idea of
Okay.
building a house, building a roof line, that kind of thing. And
Hmm.
so it was interesting. That it's not my favorite. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't like
We have
traditional houses.
those.
It's too plain for my taste. Doesn't do much for me. But I built it and I took it apart.
Yeah, we have a few of those. We do.
Now that building,
I
hell
like this
yeah,
one.
that
I
I
think you
love.
just gave me an idea. Yeah, you just gave me an
Ooh,
idea.
you not? Can you not tell me?
Yeah, I tell you, post show.
Okay. But yeah, so that building right there, that's my modern brick house. And get it? Modern brick house. Oh,
Yeah. I
so
got it. I got it. Pretty cool.
so dumb.
I like it.
Anyway, that one I'm like mad now. I wasn't confident in my interior building skills back then. So that's why that one
Mm-hmm.
doesn't have an interior.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably create something like that, give it a full interior and be very proud of it. But I'm very proud of that exterior. That's exactly the kind of home I'd live in a second.
Is this still
I love it.
existent?
Huh? No, took it apart.
That's it. Oh, you need to rebuild it.
We needed all those red bricks, like we need those for other things. So yeah,
Yeah.
so another view of it, I just sometimes like I
Yeah, you're gonna go
is it
back and build this.
it
You're
is like
gonna go back and
ridiculous
build it.
when I look at my own work and I'm just like, yes, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna go back and build this. You go do the interior too. You're gonna go back and build this.
It's just modern buildings in general. I'm telling you, they get me going. Get me going. That fire
That's pretty cool.
started.
Not too bad. Not
Anyway,
bad at all. So tell us what we're
there's
looking at here.
that. Okay. Back to your earlier question, you asked me what was the most difficult thing I built. That right
Uh-huh.
there. Because that is truly engineered. It took me so long to figure out how to get it to balance like that and to really stay balanced like that. That was difficult. That was really difficult. But I did it. I'm very proud. I can't even tell you how I did it. Just playing around with it for hours, trying to get that
Mm-hmm.
damn to stand up the way I wanted. Because also I wanted it at a very particular angle. I'm like I said,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a psycho perfectionist. So you see it from the top view. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I wanted. I needed it to be at a particular angle because it would balance well at other angles, but I hated those angles.
All right.
So yeah, took forever. But I'm very proud of that garden. I love it. Love it, love it. Very colorful.
Looks hot. Looks hot. Looks hot.
Yeah, and that's Martin
Like it.
City in the background. Everyone go check out TMX's city updates. That's
Yes.
the post office and the hardware store and the bank in the background. And his beautiful
Awesome.
roads. His beautiful roads. Yeah, this is in
That's right. He tiles his roads, right? He tiles them, right?
Oh, he builds them out of brick on its side.
Oh.
Probably around like $100 a section for him to build his roads. It's very intricate. It's another thing I'm telling you, he just has this gift when it comes to stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing what he created. And just the engineering that went into that. Because he has like the curve, right? It's the curve in the sidewalk, and he also has like the gutters, and he has places where where the streets intersect, and you've got the crosswalks and the places where the fire hydrants go. I mean, and it's amazing what he does. A
Okay.
lot goes into it. It's harder than it looks to create. So I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Love that one. Yeah.
Very cool. Very
So
cool. Very cool.
yeah.
All right. So say you're you're somewhere halfway around the world, right?
Yep.
And you bump into a younger modern brick. What do you say to
Mm-hmm.
her?
Oh God, this could take the rest of the show. Are you kidding me? I say, oh wow, man. Okay, there's a lot. One, don't listen to the media. Don't watch the news. Oh, that's Martin calling. Hold on, let me dismiss it. I gotta. So basically, I tell her, don't watch the news, don't take in media, don't even read magazines, because honestly, most things are just complete bullshit. There is a very small percentage of the population who knows what's real, what's going on with everything, absolutely everything. When
Mm-hmm.
it comes to traveling in general, like, you know, a lot of people are scared. They're scared to leave their cities. They're scared to leave their homes because they focus on this negative crap. But actually, most people in most places are extremely nice, very friendly, very kind. Not everybody's out there murdering everybody else. And honestly, if somebody's getting shot, they probably did something to the other person to deserve getting shot. Nobody's just like, yes, there every now and again you have a mass shooting and it's just some crazy person like shooting a bunch of people. But for the most part, it's someone getting shot who like did something bad and get shot. Nobody's gonna do anything to you. I've traveled all over the place. I tell her, believe in yourself. Do not listen to anybody who wants to bring you down, because it's misery loves company. You know, it's a very sad reality, but a lot of people don't want to see you do well, including your closest friends and your closest family members. You'd be so surprised how much, just because if someone else isn't doing really well, it's very hard for another human being to like support you when you're doing well, or even just support your dreams that you really want. So yeah, also that's another thing. Follow your dreams. Whatever's in your heart to do, do. Don't let anyone stop you. Don't let anyone talk you out of it. Just and work hard. Work as hard as you can, as many hours as you can. Eat healthy, like eat healthy foods, drink water, eat vegetables, eat fruits. You know, have your snacks, have your treats, enjoy your donut, enjoy your cookies and stuff like that. But you know, take care of your body. Take care of your, because when you take care of your body, you take care of your mind. You take care of your spirit. And then just give. Give to others. Be generous. Don't have a chip on your shoulder. Don't be prideful. You know what I mean? Like, let the pride and the ego go. Just be there for other people when they need you. Give yourself what you need. If you need alone time, sometimes be alone. Give yourself what you need. But then, like, be there for other people. Open doors for other people. Give compliments. Just compliments to anyone on the street. If you notice someone's wearing a great pair of shoes or a beautiful dress, or their hair looks really nice that day or something, say it. Say it out loud, and you will make someone's day, and then you will feel incredible. They'll feel incredible, and then the world just becomes a little bit better. So that's a very brief version of what I like.
Okay.
It could take, yeah. I
Well
go over
said. Well said.
fast, but that's, I'll stop there.
Well, Modern Brick, you are officially off the ice box.
Does that do it for you?
You made it. Hey, folks, if you're just tuning in, you missed a great show. Definitely go back and like and subscribe. Definitely go back,
Hello?
like and subscribe. Yeah,
Oh,
are you there?
yeah, okay, I
You
couldn't
there?
hear you for a second.
Yep. Definitely go back, like and subscribe. Definitely, you know, go back and learn about Modern Bricks, where she's come from to now. This you're watching the Icebox with Iceberg. Wednesday night is the DMV Brick Bro Show, where we anything is liably said. We probably need to have Modern Brick on the show because it'd probably be more live because we're live every Wednesday night at 9 on the on my channel here on YouTube, Iceberg Bricks channel. Monday night we'll be back again with another guest of mine. I will leave the announcement this week. And that's 9 o'clock. I bid you peace, love, and more Lego. Good night, everybody.
Night.